Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 15, Old Rumors Die Hard. Sorry this is late. Y'all, we're going to get on the good foot eventually. My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. My birthday is tomorrow. So you already know what that gives. Prep, planning for the birthday festivities. We headed out of here on Friday. We headed out of here somewhere warm. The cold is just really, I feel like I always have to celebrate my birthday in the cold. And you know, I'm just done with that. I need warm weather. Beaches. It's what I need. Palm trees. It's what I need. I need to be warm. Anyway, let's get into the review. I got to get this rolling and done and edited and up and everything like that before I head out of town, so that we are at least, these braids making my glasses won't go like all the way on because of the braid right here. I'm just feeling weird. Anyway, Karen and Ray, we see them going golfing, going to go play some golf. We see Grace giving her twin sisters some tips before they go to college. Ashley, we see she meets up with a drag king, and sis is in full drag. Okay, full drag. Ashley, she playing some clothes, get some feedback from homegirl, etc., etc. She's invited all of the ladies, including Jack Harlow, so he will also be in attendance. Kiana's at work. She's at the med spa. Giselle drops by. She gives Giselle a tour. Wendy is also invited, so outside, she gets a flat tire on her way in, so she has to call AAA. They tell her that her account has been expired. See, get off speakerphone. See, that's why I'm talking. You're not finna embarrass me. I don't talk on the speakerphone. I don't talk on that speakerphone. Anyway, she go on ahead. It's nothing to renew it for her, I'm sure. So she just goes on ahead and has them renew it. She go in all distraught though, cause what? Flat tire, the AAA is expired. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's had a time. She's had a day. They all sit down, chit chat about Kiana and Greg. Giselle, she asked about the name outside, whether or not she's going to change it from K Stewart to, I forgot what his last name is. Diggs. First I thought she said Davis. I really don't remember. I think she said Diggs. We'll figure it out. She's gonna keep K Stewart on the wall and outside and everything like that, because that's the brand. So that name is never coming down. Now, when it comes to hyphenating, Greg is not one of those. He's not one of them. He's not one of those. He's not marrying a woman that wants to hyphenate her name. They've had conversations about it. It's not something that he's willing to, bend on. So she got a decision to make. And I think that she's going to, she's willing to compromise. She feels like publicly she'll remain K Stewart, and then, on paper and personally, in her personal life and all of that, she'll be, she has no problem being Kiana Diggs. Giselle, she thinks it's a thing of respect, whatever. Don't listen to them folk, okay? They move on to Karen. Wendy thinks all of the things are taking a toll on her. She's lost weight. Giselle thinks, maybe, well, first she says, I don't think that it's Ozempic. And Kiana is like, could be a little weight loss. Wendy says something about Karen being tired all the time. And Kiana says that is a side effect of, any type of weight loss drug. Or weight loss medication, I should say. Same thing. But that's a side effect. Giselle, she feels like well, I thought it was all about her pending case. I thought she was stressed. I thought that, this all had to do with the DUI. Karen is like, well, no, it's really just Ozempic. It's really just Ozempic. Wendy and Giselle are kind of, flabbergasted because they are concerned about the lady, and she just on a weight loss journey. But Karen has already specified that she needed to take the whatever drug she's on. She needed to take it to for preventative measures because diabetes runs in her family. She doesn't want to get diabetes, and so that's why she's on it. Moving on, Ray and Gordon, they go out to lunch. Here go the damn note moving and here it go. Now I gotta go back in here, find my place. It's just really annoying. I need to remember to keep my cursor in the right place so that it doesn't scroll to a completely different note. Okay, Ray and Gordon, they get together for lunch, and they was just so cute together. They really were. They just was having such a good time laughing and kikiing. Ray, he speaks highly of Karen in her case. He's not finna badmouth his wife. Gordon, he updates us on his situation. And make a long story short, we already know that Mia has been lying to us. We already know this. When it comes to Ray taking the kids and all of that, Gordon says that in the past, especially when they first separated, there was a time where the kids were left with ink, and he don't appreciate that. He don't appreciate that. He's not here for it. Don't be leaving my kids with that man. And so, yeah, he'll go to Atlanta and get them kids, or wherever they are. He'll go and pick them up. When he sees that, things are a bit questionable, he say, yeah, I'm going to go pick up the kids. Ray asked him, okay, so was it like 4 hours away? Like he wants to, let's get into the details. And Gordon says, no, the only time that he took the kids in that nature, like I said, was early on. When they were separated and she had the kids in Atlanta with she and Ink. So he went out there to get his kids. Ray, he thought that they were amicable. Gordon says, listen, it's sometimes depends on who you ask. But he absolutely does not see it for Ink. Like, absolutely not. He does not like that man, nor does he want to get to know him or anything like that. Ray gonna tell him, basically, fly above the haters. Fly above all the haters. No, Ray, we know that you're fine with Karen doing whatever she does. We know that that's y'all's situation. Gordon don't really take too kindly to being cheated on. Okay, so don't tell him to fly above the hater like he need to go be around Ink and just be cool and cordial with him. Ink. I'm right there with you, Gordon. It would be fuck Ink forever. I don't care about none of that. Gordon brings up the paternity discrepancy, with his son. He done already went and got a test. He is the father. He's also updated Mia. So she knew this while she was around here acting like she didn't know the paternity of Jeremiah. Ray is just looking like, what? And Ray gonna say when Karen was pregnant with Raven, Karen was telling him that she had, that sometimes in her family, she gave him a disclaimer, sometimes in her family, they had blue eyes and green eyes, and gray eyes. Ray was like, hell no, I ain't gonna be looking for no blue eyes, no green eyes, brown eyes. That's what I got. Gordon moves the conversation forward. We talking about his mental health now. Because if it's like, nah, I don't know what she been over there saying, but I got to have my turn to get it straight. We believe you, Gordon. We honestly do. He suggested to Mia that they do some post-marital counseling. Like, so right now, their divorce is kind of on pause. He doesn't even feel like it's necessary. Like neither one of them are moving on and planning on marrying other people. Or not that we know of, I should say. And so his thing is, we might as well just continue doing what we're doing. I mean, I guess in separation. whatever. But again, Mia been lying. She been lying in our faces just as we suspected. Stacey, she is out seeking representation. She's looking for an attorney. Basically, long story short with this, because I don't know. I like Stacey, but I don't like her. I don't like her scenes by herself. I don't know. I'm just not that interested yet. I don't know. Anyway, she says she waived the right for child support. But she's going forward with alimony though. She wants the alimony. She feels like she doesn't need child support. He's already supporting her every need. And that's not going to change. It's not going to stop. She doesn't see him just all of a sudden not caring for Arabella. And the attorney is like, listen, baby, you want something in writing that says he got to do it. Just like you want something in writing to hold him accountable, to take care of you. You obviously don't trust that he'll take care of you. So why are you this gullible as it pertains to y'all's child? Because if he'll do it to you, he may do it to her. But her thing is, no, he'd never. Now, you was just sitting up with Giselle, Karen, and him telling him what he would never do. And he had accounts, stuff in your name with side accounts and all of that. So it will behoove you to get what you need to get. Flat out. And maybe her thing is, because sometimes it don't add, it don't look, you don't really, you get the short end of the stick. Sometimes the woman, I should say, trying to do that child support stuff, they'll give you the bare minimum. And you don't want that. You don't want that. But I feel like in their situation, that's not what it would be. Yeah, that's it. Giselle. She takes the girls shopping for their dorms. Apparently, Giselle has had many jobs in marketing. I was just thinking to myself, why didn't you lead with this? We didn't know anything of the sort. Now, we were under the impression that you was just Jamal Bryant's ex-wife. Granted, I know you're degreed. You have your college degree, but I have mine too. Not using it, but I have one, so I didn't know. We didn't know. Who knew? Who knew Giselle was multifaceted? And she was out here in with her corporate job in marketing for this company and that company. And she was naming major companies. Girl, you should have led with that. You should have led with your interesting facts instead of leading with mean girl bitch. Anyway, they talk about the will. She talks about the will. It's still pending and all of that. Them people still got her in litigation. It's still an ongoing headache. I'm confused about this Christmas tree thing. Like, I missed it. It got past me on why we were even talking about it. But Christmas trees are, well, before that, she tells the girls that she got an investment property that is a few minutes away from the twins. And Grace is like, well, what about me? Shit, where my investment property? Down to the FAMU. Then we start talking about a Christmas tree. Now, Christmas trees are special to she and the girls because when she and Jamal got divorced, her father, would go and pick out a Christmas tree with them regularly. Like that just became a tradition for them. And so, I don't know. Are we dedicating a Christmas tree to him? I missed that. That one got past me. Moving on. Stacey and TJ have brunch. He says they never go on dates, so he's happy to be here. They never go anywhere. She never takes him outside. And I don't know why he's acting like this, because you're on a whole television show. So, I mean, this is a show here that we're filming. So, cat's out the bag. He want to know when he come over to her house. Stacey's just not ready. She's just not ready to move like she in a whole nother relationship because she's not out of the marriage. Also, she has Arabella. She doesn't want them crossing paths just yet. I understand. I understand where she's coming from. And TJ is willing to be patient with her. He started crying and everything, child. He's willing to be patient with her though, because I mean, she built a life with that man for the last 16 years. So it's not going to be easy for her to just turn on a dime. She's going to need a little time. And he said, I'm not going to leave you alone. He's going to take all the time she needs. Karen, we see her getting her look together for the drag show. Ashley wants everyone to channel their masculine energy. Karen shows Ray a couple options. And he gonna say, what's up with you in these short dresses lately? And she said, oh, you notice? I guess she was trying to get him to notice, child. I guess she was trying to get him to notice a little something. Then Ray shares, that he went out with Gordon, and he tells her everything. She is floored. She is floored. She's like, now wait a minute. She's been running around making it seem like Gordon is manic and bipolar. We're not gonna say he's not bipolar, but he's not in a manic state. And Mia has painted that picture since this thing started. Ashley, her drag show, Giselle, Kiana, and Wendy, they're the first to arrive. Kiana did not channel. She channeled her Cowboy Carter. She did not channel masculinity. But I mean, we gonna let her cook because she was cute. She was cute in her little boy shorts. I lost my place. Oh, Kiana, she was saying that she needed the night out. She and Greg had a big fight, had a bad fight. Wendy asked, was it about you being on this show? Basically, was it about you being a part of this group? They already know what it is, checking the temperature. Greg is not, he ain't really here for the filming. He feels like it's invasive. This is really her gig. And honestly, when these men feel like this, then don't make them film. They ain't got to film. She could have remained a friend of and then not had to give us story. Let's be strategic. You got on here. You was on here. You didn't have to be on here, don't get over here with these girls running behind them and lose their husband. Or, excuse me, he ain't even her husband yet, but lose that man that you've been with, that you are building with because he don't really want to be on TV. I'm not faulting him for that. I'm not. Everybody is not for it. Everybody's not here for the cameras in their face 24/7 and, all of your intimate moments and all of that. I get it. They're going to have to come to a compromise, though, because she's on the show. So, should have been had this conversation. You should have been talked about this. But anyway, he'll get on board, hopefully. Giselle and Karen, they talk, Giselle asked Karen how she's doing and everything. They're all concerned about her. Then we got to throw out, well, Kay says that you're on Ozempic. I thought you was over here stressed. She says she's on semaglutide, which is a form of Ozempic. And it's not even a form of Ozempic. It's an active ingredient in Ozempic. And then Giselle's like, so it's still Ozempic. Whatever it is, who gives a fuck? What are you on? Who cares? But she feels like she thought that the weight loss was stress and all of that, and it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't. Sometimes we just bring up stuff that it don't even be an issue, and we just talking about it for what? For what? Mia and Jacqueline, they arrive. Karen pulls Giselle to the side to talk privately because she got to share. Let me tell you what Ray told me. Giselle like, oh no, we got to talk. We got to address this right now. So she immediately goes over there and confronts her for the lies. Mia says, well, since when does Gordon's word trump mine? I'm your friend. Are you? But you're a liar. Giselle said, but you're a known liar. You like to lie. They're starting to get loud. And so they take the conversation outside. Mia wants Karen to explain herself. Then Mia starts yelling at Karen. Karen can't get a word in. There's some deflection going on. Because Mia starts dragging. We haven't talked about your lies, your DUIs, your drunk driving, how you're fucking all the dicks, so whatever dick will open itself to you. And they're like, oh, girl. Stacey says, oh, Mia. Oh, Mia. Karen like, that can't hurt me. Giselle said it too in her confessional. We know what Karen does. We know this. Okay, so she ran into a tree. So what? She's dealing with it. We know she dip and dabble. So what? I liked that Giselle had her back in the confessional. Like, no, only I can drag this for seasons upon seasons. Because that's my friend for the last 10, 15 years. Only I can do that. Only I can continue to throw in her face that she's cheating on her husband with blue eyes. You keep your mouth off of it, Mia. Because you don't know her like that. You don't know her like that. Jacqueline, she's not saying anything because Karen starts to drag. You know, Karen really starts to get into what Gordon was saying. Because, you know, the ladies want to know, so what was said actually? And so she shares what was going on. And Jacqueline, she ain't saying, she just looking at me like, damn, bitch, they got you, girl. But she kind of has her back a little bit because she already knew about the paternity test as well. Because as soon as Karen drops that, they're like, what? Well, I mean, that's good that he the daddy. But girl, how long you knew? You had us thinking that you didn't know. You got us thinking all this stuff. You just been lying. You just been lying. Yeah, she been lying. Jacqueline gonna say, I want to clarify though that it was an at-home test. So what? We not questioning the validity of the test. We believe it. At home or not at home, we believe it. We believe the test. It's really about to go left. It's really about to go left. And that's really where we end off. Mia is a liar. This is a known fact. She has been lying. I hope nobody was buying her Gordon's and Manny bullshit. I hope nobody bought that Gordon took them kids and ran off with them 4 hours away. I hope y'all wasn't believing any of that. Anyway, until next time, let me get off of here so I can get into the Married to Medicine girls. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the episode in the comments. I feel like I should have reviewed Salt Lake City this go round. Cause when I say they over there doing the thing, the Salt Lake City girls. I like the Salt Lake City girls. They're doing what they got to do this go round. Ever since what's that girl? What was her name? Monica? Was her name Monica? The girl that like shook the table last season. What's her name? I can't remember what her name was, but I think it was Monica. But when that season, it's been up for Salt Lake City since then. It's been up. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.